Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we actually have some of the craziest news in regards to the PlayStation 5s, where they're literally still so hard to go and find that even Microsoft, aka Xbox, is literally going and buying and sending people PlayStation 5s because they're literally so hard to go and find. We have a hilarious story over here that just happened. It's kind of like the news of the weekend over here. Well, one of the actual stars of Deathloop, and as you guys know, that's basically as of now, Bethesda is a officially owned by Xbox and Microsoft subsidiary, but at the time, it was a PlayStation 5 timed exclusive because it was basically, they had a contract with PlayStation and Sony. So basically, Microsoft themselves are literally going and sending PlayStation 5s out so people could literally play the game. And that's just how hard it is to actually go and find and get these consoles still. So I know quite a few of you guys have actually slowly been getting your consoles, but at least if you guys still have not, at least don't forget that there's still people out there who are literally having to go pull special favors just to go get their consoles. And as well, we also have some kind of funny, interesting Phil Spencer things, aka the head of Xbox, who is also kind of caught with some PlayStation 5s. So very intriguing things going on today with Microsoft and the PlayStation. So as well, if any of you guys are brand new, I hope you guys are all having a fantastic and lovely weekend. Make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on as well for the brand new PlayStation 5 giveaway. Amazon links down below for the PS5 disc, digital console, and controller. Twitter and Twitch stream as well if you guys want to go follow for restock news, just hanging out and chilling. Sign up for Weeble, deposit $100. You guys go get free stock and free money. Go ahead and basically, yeah, guys, go buy $100 worth of any cryptocurrency. You guys go and get free Bitcoin. Those are always linked down below, and let's go dive in these stories themselves. So, interesting and fun stuff over here in regards to this. Let's go and talk about it. Of course, give me your thoughts and comments down below. I will always go and say too, I'm not always the biggest fan too, whenever we've seen companies go and be like, hey, I got 500 consoles. We had that story maybe around 2 weeks ago, where one of the actual big head honchos of PlayStation, who had one of their games featured, basically had a chance to surprise the entire office with consoles. I can kind of see how there's a lot of people, thousands upon millions of folks out there that still need their normal consoles, how that can sometimes feel a bit weird, but sometimes we also have to go and appreciate the wholesomeness and niceness, and also the rarities and strangities of Microsoft also literally giving Sony money. So, so basically for this, Microsoft is actually sending out the star of Deathloop a PlayStation 5 so he can finally go and play the game. The voice of Colt Cam will finally get to go and play Deathloop soon. So which also, that's funny enough, like, isn't this game also on PC? So I'm not really sure why this is even happening in the first place. You would think they would just give him, like, buy them a copy of the PC or give him a computer. I feel like that would make more sense, like, marketing wise too as well. You would think I'm pretty sure this game is on computers, so it'll just be like, hey, here's a PC, go play the game you're in, and also here's a year of Game Pass. And anyone else think that would maybe just be better marketing? Yeah, I mean, just me. Okay, well, whatever. So basically, the story for this is the voice of Deathloop's Colt Kane actually doesn't even have a PlayStation 5, so Microsoft themselves, aka Xbox, is sending him one so he can go and play the game. So Jason Keeley, the voice of the protagonist, Colt Vaughn, took to Twitter shortly after the launch of Deathloop to celebrate its release and express how excited he was for the fans to play the game. In a video post, Keeley also mentioned that if anyone can get me a copy at PlayStation 5, I would go and appreciate it, which, once again, I just want to remind you guys that Deathloop was a very, very big PlayStation exclusive. Think like Henna 2 as well, just kind of like the various of it. And the fact that the people literally in the game have not even had a chance to play the game is astronomically hilarious to me. It just shows how hard it is the PlayStation 5s are. It's just nuts. So basically, on that same exact Twitter post, which we'll show you guys in a second, Bethesda's Pete Hines replied saying, hey, Jason, I can probably help you find a PlayStation 5 so you can go and play it. So to play it, a chance to play as a Colt and enjoy your own amazing performance. Which, a little bit of my own side note over here, you know, YouTubers are always going to work in their own little talk. Just imagine how cool that would be. Imagine yourself, you're in a game, you're in a big AAA game nonetheless, and you finally get to go and experience your hard work, your voice acting, and all the effort you probably spent years into, because I'm sure you guys all know a lot of this stuff for game development and practicing lines and actually performing lines and auditions and all that stuff. It's a very long and lengthy process. So just imagine how high on life you would feel. Like, just imagine how good you'd feel. It'd just be great over there. So it looks like Pete Hines' statement actually did go and turn out to be true. because according to a new interview with the Jump Cut Play, Keely is, depending what it is, in fact being sent a PlayStation 5 from Microsoft. So once again, it's actually almost kind of crazy in regards that the consoles are literally that hard to find the restocks on that literally Microsoft has. This is like the #1 big competitor in terms of consoles, PlayStation versus Xbox. The fact that this is even happening is one of the funniest things to me. It's also nice though, you gotta admit, for even Microsoft and Sony, it's like, if anything, Sony should be on top of this instead of them out with consoles in the first place. So his statement over here is said, I haven't played the game yet. I don't have a PlayStation 5, yet. He said, I break an exclusive with you. I made an announcement. I was doing a bit and said that I didn't have one. And it turns out I was just notified by Bethesda that a PlayStation 5 was made available and is going to be shipped to me with the game as well. Which, once again, we all collectively once again agree, this is one of the main voice actors of the game. Like, this guy, this guy's like the main, like, a lot of people have loved the voice acting for Deathloop. A lot of people have said this game is fantastic in that regard. So this guy literally is one of the main, if not the main character of the game itself. And they don't even give him a copy of the game? Like, come on. At least on the bare minimum, be like, hey man, here's like 10 copies, give it to your boys, give it to your kids, give it to your wife, give it to your family. Here's some PC copies or whatever. Give it out to your fans on Twitter, grow your audience a little bit. It's free promotion for the game. They don't even give them the game. Like, that's just, this whole story is so goofy because you would just imagine at this point, you would think that Sony would just give him a console or give him the actual game. But at least for this, we do have Bethesda going and hooking him on up. So he's going to be playing the game finally too as well. And of course, he's obviously super excited. And of course, Deathloop, which launched on September 14th, which we actually might finally go start playing this weekend up on Twitch. You guys want to follow up on Twitch. That and Life is Strange was also recently received its latest update for PC as well, making it a little bit more on the better side. So this is just kind of like a feels good, wholesome moment over here. And I just find this absolutely ridiculous that Sony themselves didn't go and send the consoles. And once again, it's kind of a testament to go and show on how hard it is to actually go get the consoles in the first place. And for also a little bit additional Microsoft news going on over here, funny enough, these tweets over here have been making their way around the Twitterverse, and so many people have been upset and talking about this. So basically what has this, which I do believe this is all fake, by the way, but it's just hilarious just to go and see. But 2 years ago, Phil Spencer visited the world's first quadruple A studio and the best Xbox studio, The Initiative, and then left the studio with a PlayStation 5 console. I wonder why. And here's like a little bit. This is like very, very obviously, like, if not, like, it's probably photoshopped. I think we could all kind of collectively go and agree on this. But if you guys don't know, Phil Spencer is the big CEO of Microsoft. And I mean, you even see the mixer at the top, which I'm sure all of you guys know if you guys follow Twitch news or heard about, like Ninja and Shroud and all of them going over to Mixer itself. They're just gonna show on how, like, that's already probably been painted over years ago at this point. But it's been kind of funny because a lot of people actually think this is true. We've had so many comments and so many people being like, well, of course Phil Spencer would obviously go and buy a console and obviously would enjoy the PlayStation, like taking this actually more serious than it actually is. It's kind of a joke post, but it's been kind of funny on this. But you want to know what? Based on what we just showed you guys here 2 minutes ago on the actual article that basically Microsoft is hooking people up with consoles, I guess at this point, boys, I guess Microsoft actually is not opposed to buying some consoles and sending them on out. But of course, as well, I'm sure you guys would all collectively agree to, when it comes to CEOs, either way, if you're a gamer, you want to play every game. If I was Phil Spencer myself, I'd probably also be trying to get some PlayStation 5 games too, to kind of see what they did, any unique features, and maybe try to use that to springboard any cool ideas for my future Xbox games or Game Pass titles. And I'm sure a lot of you guys would collectively agree, because you want to know what? The best thing to go and try to find and improve yourself is having competition, and also kind of seeing what the competition is up to. It's kind of a nice way to go and make your own games and your own actual Xbox a little bit better. But obviously, I mean, like, it's kind of funny, and just so many people out there like, who would do this? Phil Spencer is betraying Xbox. Of course he's gonna buy the PS5, it's better. Like, just the comments on that, I'm sure you guys all know how Twitter is. It's just hilarious. But a little bit of a fun, good, wholesome story. Once again, though, it kind of shows on how hard the PS5 restocks are to go get, and also some pretty nice stuff that Microsoft is willing to do that just to go make someone's day. So if you guys want to give your thoughts and comments down below, feel free to. Hope you guys all appreciate this nice little weekend video too as well. We'll have a few more up throughout the weekend as well. Make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on as well for the brand new PlayStation 5 giveaway. Amazon links down below for the PS5 disc, digital console, and controller. Twitter and Twitch stream as well, link down below. Sign up for Weeble, deposit $100. You guys go get free stack and free money. Coinbase, you guys go buy $100 worth of any cryptocurrency. You guys go and get free Bitcoin. As always, link down below. I just appreciate you guys all so much for watching. I'll see you guys all throughout the rest of this weekend. Love you guys.